Hello, collective. How are you? Today we are coming with a pick a card for you. So we haven't done a pick a card in this channel. I have done on my other platforms, right? On the TT, I have done there a lot of them. Um, Details are in the description box below if you want to check out over there. Okay, so let's dive in here into this pick a card for you. So for option number one, we have the lovely Hawaiian hand. For option number two, we have the moon. So you pick which one. Option number one, option number two. Okay, so take a deep breath in, exhale, connect with the energy and see which one you resonate with. Okay. And we will start with option number one. I'll try to turn on the light. Yes, the light is here. Let's get it. So, option number one for those of you who chose, so we're going to start with the Earth Magic Oracle here and see what messages are coming up for you. What kind of energy are we tapping in here? What you need to hear from this reading, okay? What is the energy for all of those who chose option number one, the hands? Let's get one card here. Okay. Oh, we have ceremony invocation. This is absolutely beautiful as we just started with inhale, exhale, putting the ceremony there, the intention there. So you actually see this person here. So this person is charging. She's putting the intention. She is concentrating on something. It even feels she is working on some sort of ritual about letting go. Why about letting go? Because there's a snake here. Okay. Can you see the snake? You can, right? So there's a snake right there. So of course we're still in the year of the snake. So snakes are about transformation, right? The Kundalini rising, the big transformation, the Shakti of life, and all of that energy is coming up here. Now she is charging crystals here. So I could be talking to energy healers. I could be talking to crystal specialists because there's a lot of crystals in this and pendulums and all in this card. Okay, so because it shows their invocation and ceremony, this card is also asking you to tap into your spirituality. Okay, tap. Now I'm talking about spirituality, rituals, manifestations, connecting with your higher self, connecting with something higher. We are not talking about religion. We are not talking about any of that. Okay, we are talking about you connecting with yourself, you understanding who you are, you connecting with your purpose, you connecting with the most beautiful essence that you are, which is love, right? You connecting with your love, your chakras, your heart chakra, your alignment, you understanding more about yourself, you invoking your higher self. I feel very strong about your higher self, you understanding, because potentially I could be talking to people that they are in a situation that they wish they weren't. So we are talking about understanding this higher version of me that already has everything that I desire and dream. How did that version of me manifested? How did that version of me let go of the past? How did that version of me transmuted? How did that version of me turn some weaknesses into strengths? How did I overcome this and that and that? So this is actually what I'm connecting with this card. Okay, so this could be something very important for some of you, right? For some of you, this could be very important. This could be the case that you are asked to detach from the outside world. You are asked to connect with you, because I could even be talking to people here that they do have, right, nose is itchy, they do have um, spiritual gifts, and they potentially are great energy healers, but or they don't want to, and that's totally your decision, or they feel the people around will not understand that. So if they do something, will be behind the scenes, no one knows about it. So it's asking you to take charge of who you are. Let go of the people. Let go of the people. You will always have people that want to take you down, but you will end up meeting people that they want to bring you up. So what will you choose? The people that are going to take you down, or the people that are going to lift you up? This is important. It's very interesting that only these two cards came out as we were talking about all of this, right? It's very important. And look, even the numbers are beautiful, because with the mice here, you have number 23, 2 and 3, 5, which is about challenge, right? Confusion, conflict, and all of that. And with the King of Pentacles here, the fishes, you have 34, number 7, right? Following your purpose, your spirituality, again, connecting with something higher than you, connecting with this higher version of you that is already connected, and you're being drawn. And this could be something that you have been thinking about, you have been wanting to do, but some way somehow it feels like the people around you do take advantage of you. Maybe you are a person that gives advice, and you could actually be making money with giving that advice, and it's not happening right now. Why not? Because the people around you assume that you have to play small. It's time to change that. This feels like this reading, it's very interesting. I was called to do this reading. So this reading could very strongly be telling you it's time to make a big shift here. It's time to make a big change here, right? What are you waiting for to start working on that change, to invoke your higher powers, to celebrate you, to go and do the ritual that you have to do, right? Doing all that kind of stuff here. Let's see what the tarot brings also for you who chose the hand. Let's see. So we have Page of Swords, be curious. 5 of Pentacles, and not just say someone wants to keep you small, they want to keep you just for them. 8 of Wands, perfect. What else? The 2 of Pentacles, and I want a advice here. Advice here. What is the advice here for pile number 1? What is the advice? 5 of Wands. Clarify the advice, please. 5 of Wands. We are definitely talking here about a lot of, oh, clarify 4 of Wands. Yes, okay. I was just about to say, you do have a lot of energy around you of people that want to keep you small, right? Page of Swords. This is like the student. Someone here wants you to start something, but just don't get out of the start something. Stay small. Do this just for this, right? You were born here, you have to remain here. You were born in this family, and no one ever had their own business, so why would you do that, right? It's safe to just work for someone else. For example, these are just limiting beliefs that are coming up here, right? You were born in a humble family, so why would you go out there and just become the richest person in the whole family, right? That it was ever happened. Why would you do that? Because they never step out of their comfort zone. So for them, it's easier to just do this because they never ask why. They just did what they were told to do, and that's it, and nothing else will be done, right? For example, everyone is a lawyer, a doctor. Let's say everyone is a lawyer, so everyone stays a lawyer. No one steps out of it, even though they are not happy, they're not fulfilled, they're not satisfied, but the whole family is expecting that lineage to continue. And maybe I'm talking to the person that is going to shift that. Maybe I'm talking to the person that is going to, you know what? This is not where I belong. I'm just going to go. We could be talking about traveling. We could be talking about a big, big dream that is far, far away from where you are. Far away. Why would you not? But then when you talk about this, what do people say? You're not going to have anyone to support you. You're not going to have anyone around you. If you need something, no one is going to be there. Why would you do that? Stay here. So people are just showing all the possibilities of something not working. What if it works? Right? So this is what you have to ask yourself. What if me going to the place that I want to, me doing the job or building the career that I want to, what if it works out? What if I actually become the richest person in my family? What if I overcome all these obstacles? What if I am really happy? What if I don't get married even though everyone did? What if I don't want to? So, are you living what other people want, or are you deciding to live your own life? This is what you're being asked to do here. Are you going to live someone else's life, or are you going to start living your own life? This feels like a wake up call for some people here that shows the hand. This could be the reading that it's giving you a helping hand here, right? It's giving you that. Why? Because you also have the Two of Pentacles. So there could be a lot of doubts here, but these doubts are about to change. These doubts will change with time, right? They will shift, but it needs to come from you. You need to come from a place of, I'm not good enough. I'm just a beginner, because you see the Five of Wands, they're just having wands, right? They don't have swords. They don't have anything sharp there. They're just practicing, right? They're beginners. Again, beginners. Someone wanting you to stay in the beginning. Now, what happens is, what if you step out of this, step out of the confusion, step out of the everything is a competition, step out of I'm not good enough, step out of I'm only a beginner. I mean, you're keep doing stuff and your whole life you're a beginner. No, what if the outcome is actually a lot of success? What if the outcome is you going somewhere else and have your own home, your own family, getting married with a person that is completely different from the whole family? I'm talking to people here, they want something completely different from what your family, your bloodline, from generation after generation after generation. I'm talking to people here that every generation they follow the same pattern, right? This could be conservative families, this could be families that it's always like, okay, so it needs to be getting together, the parents approve, and then they get married, and then they have kids, and all of that. Maybe first they have a home, and then they have kids, and on, right? What if it's different? What if first you're successful, you buy a home for yourself, you ended up having kids or adopting kids, or you don't want kids at all? What if you want to remain single? Completely different, right? Completely different. That's what we're talking about here. This reading, it's very strong asking you, put yourself on your shoes, not someone else's shoes, on your shoes. What decisions are you making for yourself? Not what people have been telling you to do, but for you. Manifest what you want. Transform. The snake is here, ready to transform. But she's right there next to the woman, and she's not even looking. The snake is ready to shed the old skin, but she's always in this, I'm being initiated now, so I'm just being initiated now, so I'm just a very beginner. I'm hearing a lot like, I'm just a beginner. No, you are not. Right? This channel is not for people younger than 18. So you're not a beginner. Okay? You weren't born yesterday. You went through a whole lot of situations in your life. So what are you waiting for? Didn't I say that? Look at that. The star is here. The star. This is the Six of Cups, a brand new beginning, a dream that you always wanted to. What is your dream? You have a lot of sixes here, right? The clouds. Yeah, it's not clear. But if you're going to wait for everything to be clear in your life, you weren't even born. Because you know, at a soul level, when you come here, this is a roller coaster in this life. You know, it's all this up and down. There's not one person that says, my life is going to be like this and there's going to be no challenges. Why would you come here for no challenges? This is why you come here. None of us are perfect. We come here to understand, to learn, to evolve for our soul evolution. We are granted this experience in this beautiful planet for evolution. How do we learn? It's not just by doing nothing, it's by challenging yourself, by putting yourself out there, by going out of your comfort zone. It's by doing the talk, doing the thing, move, challenge, grow, make a mistake, failure, all of that. That's what brings. There's no wrong decision, they're just lessons, right? That you understand and then you move forward and you evolve and all of that. So, why would you stay there and just not align with your soul purpose? I feel this is important to someone to listen here, okay? Well, it's a beautiful reading actually. I like this reading. What is the advice here from the oracle? Fire, passion, ignite your passion. Look at all that fire there. How can you? Fire, it's the most beautiful element that reminds you that transformation comes from this fire, right? When you want something, when you're in love, when you have passion for something, what are the colors? Red, yellow, orange, right? All of those colors. So it's the fire. It's what drives you. So when are you going to listen and take action towards your passions? Remember that your passions, your creativity, all of that comes from your sexual energy, sacral chakra, orange, connected to fire, water, all of that, right? It's the emotions with the passion that just bring this beautiful place that we are. But you're being asked to do that. You're being asked to connect with the fire. Ignite your fire. What do you have to do to ignite your fire? Right? Because when you look at this, it's like there's fire, it's light. She's a healer, she's an energy healer, but it connects with the fire colors here, right? So get out there, do something, run, jump, dance, scream, you name it, whatever you like to do, but you have to move. I'm talking to people here, they're just stagnant. Their energy is stagnant, and you need to move, you need to go, you need to get out there, you need to go somewhere, and maybe you just need to get out of the house for and go a different way, right? Don't go to your bakery or to your coffee shop the same way that you always do. Go a different way. Go on the other side of the road. Pay your coffee or tea or whatever you're gonna pay with the opposite hand. Do something different. Brush your teeth with your opposite hand. Brush your hair with the opposite hand. Write down with the opposite hand. That's already putting yourself out of your comfort zone. You don't need to do something dramatic to be out of your comfort zone, but start with something, right? start with something. I'm also hearing, I could be talking to people, they're afraid of the fire. What's causing that? Is it you, or is it someone that put in your head that you are afraid of the fire? Because someone else is afraid of the fire. Pay attention to that. But of course, it could have happened to someone. What if it was something that you were not taught how to do it? But now you have the means because you're not a beginner anymore. You can learn, you can understand, you can see how things work, and you can do it the right way because you learned, you evolved, and now you can do it differently. Okay, so that's the biggest message here for this pile of one. So thank you so much for this message. I hope it resonates with you, and please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if this is something that you're interested in, because otherwise, why would you be listening to this message? Okay, so, and with that, we move to those who chose the moon. Let's get into the moon and see, all of you who chose the moon, what messages are coming up for you today. Let's see. What is coming up? And as I shuffle these cards, you could leave me a thumbs up there. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Leave me some comments. Is this making sense to you? Do you enjoy this type of readings? Do you like pick a card? Do you prefer the old, just the normal, all signs, sign by sign? Let me know. Let me know. So pile number 2, to the moon. What is the energy? Love, compassion. Wow. This is great. Look at that beautiful card. So love, compassion. We're talking here very strongly, I feel we're talking about self-love, self-compassion. We are talking about you nurturing yourself. It's interesting because on the first one, we were talking about listening to yourself. But right here, we're talking about taking care of yourself, right? We're talking about taking care of yourself. We have this beautiful and loving color. So we have this green connected with the heart chakra, but it's also connected with Archangel Raphael, right? Which is the healer. So again, I could have a strong connection here with healers, with people that went through rough times in their life and they had no other way but to heal themselves. I could be talking to people that they had to um, isolate to take care of themselves. They went into this solitude, potentially people that never believed in them, and they had to do it on their own. Because when you see here, it's just a hand showing, there's no face, right? There's no visual, there's no identifying. So I will turn more into anonymous version of myself so that I can work on myself without acknowledgement, without showing it to the world, without telling people what's happening, what's not happening. So this is very, very strong, the message that I'm getting here. And this is where this self-compassion and self-love, before I can go outside, I need to take care of myself. Okay, let's see what else. It is a beautiful message for you, actually. It's very, very beautiful, this message for all of you that are connecting with this message. What else here for this love and compassion? We could be talking with people that to protect themselves. I'm hearing that they've been living in this way of survival. So the only way was to protect themselves, and to protect themselves was to become numb about their emotions. And this is where now you are safe and secure to connect with yourself again. Because before, protecting yourself would be not feeling whatever situation we're talking about here. Okay, so I'm sending you so much love for all of you. Feels quite deep, this message now. So let's see. Pile number 2, the moon. I guess it wasn't in vain that I picked the moon, the emotions, right? The unknown. Yes, we have the fox. Let's get one more. Thank you, and the child. I could be talk. Oh, okay, number 13 and 14. But it came 14 and then 13. So it's something like I had to take a step back, right? I have to take a step back to take care of my inner child, to take care of me, to transform. Number 13, right? In the tarot is the death card, to transform, to close doors with the past, to heal from the past, to do all of that. Because at some stage in my life, I just mentioned that before about I had to numb my emotions, and that's exactly what the fox is doing here. I had to be very clever, right? I had to play smart. I had to show that I am better than anyone else. I had to be always on the defensive mode because otherwise people would attack me. There's a lot of animals here as well. So you have the dog with the child. So I'm taking a step back now to work on myself, to start small, to start trusting, because dog, it's about loyalty, it's about trust, right? A lot of people call their best friends. So, but you see, the dog is small and it's a small child. I was going to say it's an inner child. So you had to grow so big in terms of I am the most powerful. I am the clever one. I am always on the lookout for danger. This is people that have been through hard, dysfunctional environments, toxic relationships, all of that stuff. So you had to be um, controlling, manipulative situations here. Okay, it doesn't have to be just romantic relationships, but it could also be friendships, work environments, family environments, all of that. It's coming up here. And now, finally, you are ready to love yourself, to connect with yourself, right? To connect with the beauty, to connect with this version of you that it's curious, that is chasing butterflies, which is the most beautiful thing that you normally see every child. And they're having so much fun because they're running wild and free. They're just happy in nature, right? So they're connecting with their true selves, nature, grounding, being. Normally people say, oh, you're being a kid when you're just not thinking about what's happening outside. No, you are connecting with yourself. You are, because when you want to tap into your true essence, go play with a child, right? Go see children playing on the playground, um, and you see that anything is possible, right? Anything is possible in the world. So why do we have to just delete that version when that's the version that manifests, that's the version that makes it happen, that's the version of all the beautiful things in the world, they come from a child, right? They come from innocence, they come from all of that here. So if this is you, well done of you, because it takes a lot of courage. Yes, 5 of Cups. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself first and connect with your inner child after all the pain, after all the numbness, after all of that. It takes a lot of time. Okay, so let's see what the tarot brings as well to this reading. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, cheating, stealing, taking away your happiness, taking away your freedom. Why do I feel I'm talking to people that went through a very hard time? Very hard time. Okay. Let's take 2 more cards here. The Seven of Cups. A lot of situations, yes. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Perfect. What is the outcome? The advice here. The outcome of this reading. The outcome. The Page of Wands in the beginning. Okay. Clarify the Page of Wands, please. clarify the Page of Wands. Very hard to clarify this Page of Wands here today, right? Yay, okay. Let's take one more time. Page of Wands, clarifying. Thank you. That's why, because it was Hand of Cups. Yes, we have happy ending after all this situation. So let's start here first. We start with the Two of Wands and with the Seven of Swords. We start here with a lot of revelations here, a lot of situations completely out of balance in your life. Okay, completely out of balance. We do have here this Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords normally talks about someone cheating, stealing, right? This person is taking away something that was important for others. So I could be talking about people that did take something from you. Maybe they cheated on you. Maybe there was just a deceptive energy. You could be talking to people that manipulate and control your life in such a way that you lost joy and everything feels like it's always a storm, right? It's there's no grounding. Remember the fox here. I always have to be on the lookout for, because something is about to happen. Something is always about to happen. So this living on fight or flight mode, it's quite stressful for your nervous system, for everything, for your mental health, to numb your emotions here, to close your heart in such a deeper level that it could even ended up bringing physical issues, right? Because the spiritual part is so hard that it has to come out. You can't deal with it anymore, so it comes out into the physical form, right? And yes, we could be talking about people that can be I could be talking to people that they have been bribed in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be just materially, but other types of material, right? Not just money, I meant, but in other forms. A home. I give you food, you have to do this. I give you that, you have to do that, right? Which is it's like a prison as well. Because again, it's this controlling, this coercive behavior. Um, right? And this started. I could be talking to people, they're just getting out. 2026 started with you just getting out of that situation. It could even it could be something that it's about to happen as well. You're just about to let go of something. You're just about to go. I don't have it here, but I feel like I could be talking to people that the only way to get out of the situation is to leave. It's to go somewhere else, is to start new, right? Go to a different place, go to a different town, go to a different country, move somewhere else, following your heart. Queen of Cups here, following your heart. Finally, the only way out is to follow your heart. We are definitely talking about loving situations, self compassion, self love, self worth, confidence, all of that. We are talking about that here. And yes, we could be talking about people that have been deeply hurt in the love front, but it doesn't have to be just in the love front, okay? Because it's a general reading, of course. If you want something for yourself, check the description box below and we'll look into that, of course. Now, what is the outcome of this reading? The Page of Wands, a brand new beginning, a new idea. Wands are about connection from spirit. So there's a new idea, there's a new hope that is coming here for a Ten of Cups, for a loving relationship, for a connection, right? For this dream life. So there's an idea here, there's something that initiates you here and initiates you to go towards your happiness, to go towards your love, to go towards the life that you want to have, to go towards all of that type of energy, right? So that is the energy that comes up so strong for you. I'm not going to say the pain is gone, especially if you're just starting on your healing, going through your shadow work, going through all of that. It does take some time. But the moment you start, you're already putting yourself first. So well done on you. Well done on you, leaving behind heavy energies, heavy people, leaving behind all of that, right? The bear the way I see the bear here is as a very manipulative and heavy. See my face because even like um, that turns you upside down, right? It's not good for me. This is not what I want. This is never what I sign up for. I mean, it was necessary for you to learn to put yourself first. And to put yourself first can come from a friend, definitely a woman, could be your tarot reader here helping you, right? It could be a session that we have. It could be another person, it could be a friend, it could be a stranger, it could be anything. Okay, but definitely is a woman here that it feels like it opens your eyes. It says something. Is the Ace of Swords here says something to you that it's important, right? It's important for your movement, for you to see things differently, right? To see things differently. So definitely a woman here can help you and can help you to move forward. Now, advice here from the Oracle Desert Vision Quest. What is your vision? Do you remember the 10 of Cups? What's your vision? What do you want to achieve? What is the child within desiring? Start envisioning that. Start focusing on that. Okay. And you will see things starting to move forward and you will see things starting to opening up for you. Okay. Also, I do have, I've created a WhatsApp group where I'll post every day inspiring messages for you, tarot cards, astrology, rituals, and all of that for your highest good. So if you feel safe to join this group, by all means, the link to join is in the description box below. And that's all I have for you. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.